What is up, beautiful people of YouTube and of course on Discord. Thank you very much for your comments and thank you for recommending the song to me. Today we're going to be looking at Kai with Kind of interesting, no? If you think about it, it's a song with a name after a sound effect. Kind of international and very easy to pick up. I do want to say before we jump into the video, like always, please put your favorite type of videos, either K-pop videos, any other type of music videos, good, bad, whatever you like, just recommend them to me and I will gladly review them in the near future. But like I said today we're going to be looking at Kai with Let's see if this video is literally I'm kind of curious. So we're not so much into the song yet, but one thing I noticed is that there's going to be a lot of CGI, just from what I see here, because it's going to be a virtual world. That's what I predict at least. The only thing that I would maybe, and this is just a little bit, I would have maybe made Kai a little less sharp here. You can see that the world is very sharp by itself. It's all in focal length and everything is actually pitch sharp. I mean, look at the details on all the buildings, okay? It's there. But if you look at Kai, he kind of looks a little bit sharper. And of course, the focus is on him, but it kind of pulls him away as if he was really in this world. And that is something that I would always try to work on. I always think that if you kind of put an effect in a green screen world, make sure you add the same effects to the real person to kind of give him the right look and feel for as if he was in that world. A small detail, a lot of work, don't get me wrong, this is very difficult to pull off, but once you pull it off, it will help a lot. Can we just go back to that scene? As you can see, the entire scene is has a big blue tone to it. But I think what they did beautifully here, wait, does he have different colors of nails? Doesn't even matter, but they fit his headpiece. His headpiece kind of pulls away all that blue. You have green, blue, pink, purple, all these different colors, which are beautiful. And it kind of gives a little bit more color to the scene. It's a small detail, but it's a beautiful detail to add. Very good job to whoever gave him this headpiece. Wait, what? Let's go back frame by frame. I'm sorry for the clicking. Mechanical keyboards are not the best for silent work, but where does he warp in all of a sudden? Oh my god, whoever did this effect, just have a look at it. I mean, first you kind of get these pillars that are warping away as if something is going to appear. And of course something does. And then boom, Kai just teleports out of nowhere. It kind of reminds me of the song or the movie Jumper. This is really high grade. How did they do this? I have no idea, but that's fantastic. Oh, they love this effect. They are going with it. Beautiful scenes. And I heard that Kai is a big friend of Taemin. I don't know if this is something that's inspirational or that the video team is the same for this particular video or the production. But one thing I noticed is that like Taemin's video, Kai is always in the center of the video and it's much easier to follow. My eyes don't have to go from left to right because I have a big monitor, but it's so much easier to follow him because he's always in the center. And like I learned when I was filming, you don't want to make the viewer, aka me, aka you, sick when watching a video. And if you always have the person or the object that you're focusing on is in one part of the video, either in the middle, always on the left, always on the right, and slowly transitions from left to right, it's just so much easier to follow. And this is something that they're really pulling off beautifully here. It's a really good video so far. Reminds me a little bit of Taemin with Mmmh. Yeah, that music video. That's very slow but erotic kind of dance. I think it's really entertaining. What was that? Let's investigate that too. At one moment he just teleports away. or they teleport away, and I just want to see how clean they did that. I'm just going to be a little bit picky here. I'm not going to pull any points away because I don't think you would notice it like that. But so here the women are, and then they disappear. There's like these 10-20 centimeters of a gap if you look from one frame to the other. If you look at his feet, there's a big difference. Basically, they went from one frame to the other, and it's a small detail, but I think they could have maybe make this more perfect at the end, because there is a small gap. You won't pick it up with the naked eye, but if you do a correction here, and of course it's not worth it to go back to it again and redo it, but maybe put stickers on the floor to say, hey, Kai, when you do the dance, make sure that after the women disappear in that one moment that your feet are on top of these stickers. It would help a little bit more with selling the entire end production. Again, you will not see it as a normal person. I would notice it, but there's small things that you can pick up, but you can learn from. So if you make a video and you want to do the same type of transition, maybe just follow these steps. Like literally, you won't notice this at all as a normal person. Beautiful contrast though, how black everything looks. That choreography is also very killer. Just saying that looks difficult to pull off. Beautiful world. And that's something I think they did great here so far as well. They really make the world look just beautiful. It looks kind of real. It looks as if it's something I can believe, and it looks as if they filmed this on a bridge, and everything around this mountain, aka everything that you see above this mountain line, is added in CGI, but it looks fine. Like, it's not bad, because this is real. This is real. This is real. The women are real. He is real, but everything above it is fake. I really like it that they focus on him as an artist again. It really just makes him shine so much more rather than just everything happening throughout the video. A lot of CGI though. Wow. Guys, you know this from Taemin's videos that I review. Stop smoothing faces. It looks really bad, especially here. It just looks way too much like plastic. And I get it. It's very important in Korea to look beautiful, if I can say it like that. But this is just way too smooth. This is not real anymore. If you look at my face on this camera, can you imagine one day I will look as smooth as that? It doesn't really sell as a realistic person anymore. It's a little bit over the top, and I just don't like that. And my suggestion is really just to minimalize it, show a little bit of detail, soften it in post a little bit, but don't make it as hard to make it look like plastic. I think this was a little bit too extreme. For example, here's a good way to show it. If you look at his face, it looks very smooth. But if you look at his chest, can we go to a previous cut where there's a little bit more detail? There's good enough. You can kind of see there is more detail in his skin here to here. And it's just a little bit weird, like as if he's wearing a plastic mask. It's not my favorite choice, and it's not something that I would really love. Beautiful choreography though. Generally the sceneries are beautiful in this video, and there's a lot of fan service. I mean, look at the clothes he's wearing. They have to show that six-pack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, giving that fan service. But the colors are beautiful in here. Choreography is beautiful. And I'm getting the same feeling again. I said this already in Taemin's videos, and a lot of people like that, but it's as if the choreographers, the extras, are part of him. They're part of his dance routine, and it's just beautiful. It's really beautiful to see how everything just correlates on top of each other, how they move with him and not just as if they're just in the background being background dancers. It just looks really beautiful to see this all in combination. Beautiful. Very interactive. How did they pull that off? I don't know who the CGI work or who did the CGI work, but is this part 2? Is this gonna be like a Superman Returns kind of video? Nope. So yeah, that was Kai with Mmmh. And I'll just be honest with you, I think the video was beautiful. I think it was a really well thought out video in the sense of CGI. They basically put a lot of effort into this video in making sure that all the elements to a certain point fit. And it really felt as if I was on Earth, but something happened to Earth. And it was just really cool to be part of this Kai world. The only thing, and this is where I'm really critical about, for the people who know me in reviewing these videos, the one thing that I just didn't like about this video is how much they softened Kai's face. They did it way too much, and to the point where I thought, oh my god, what did they do with Taemin? But with Kai, they really brought it to the next level where it just looked like a plastic mold was put onto his face. I really don't think this is needed. And I understand, you know, in K-pop, the men have to look beautiful. They don't have to look handsome, they have to look beautiful. Maybe handsome as well, but from what I understood from a Korean, I asked them, they said the men have to look beautiful. But what I want to say is, it is just to the point where his face looked as if I put a lighter underneath it and it would just melt away. Way too much. And I think they shouldn't do it. Kai, your face is beautiful. Tell your producers, tell the people who do the post-editing, stop softening your face. You don't need it. Trust me. It's okay to wear makeup, but show the natural pores, show the skin, show the imperfections if you have any. To a certain point, of course. If you got a scar, maybe that's cool. I don't know. But I will say this video really deserves a really beautiful 9 out of 10. I think it's a great executed video. The special effects are fantastic, but when you have to look at a molded face in this form, it just kind of gives me a bad look. His face looked more fake than the CGI, and that is something I just don't like too much. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, then please make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe for the next video. And like always, and like I said at the beginning of the video, if you have any K-pop videos or any type of music videos you want me to review in the near future, or you have any questions regarding this video, then please just put them in the comments below. I always look at my comments and I always make sure to see what you guys want me to review next. So thank you very much guys, and I hope to see you on the next video. See you then.